Hi YouTube! I'm a Japanese woman who likes learning English and pursuing meaningful and productive life. This time, I want to share one book which changed my view towards habits dramatically. The book is Atomic Habits by James Clear, which is a blockbuster, and probably many people know about this book. Actually, I started to read this book last month on my summer vacation in Bangkok. By the way, my trip in Thailand was amazing. I'm gonna edit vlog about the trip later. Anyway, I started to read this book on poolside in a beautiful hotel near the river Chao Phraya. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? But normally in Japan, I'm having hectic days like working from 8 a.m. to 6 or 7 p.m. on weekdays. So before summer, I was kind of struggled how I can make myself developed. I want to be better, push myself up, but excuse myself for giving it up. Like, I don't have time for exercise, studying, or I'm too tired to do that today. However, since I met this book, I have been successful in creating the system of my habit. I guess many people tend to focus on motivation or willing when we want to achieve goals or want to make our lives better and more productive. But actually, the book said that it's not motivation or willingness, but system which decides and controls our daily habits. So, in this video, I want to share what I learned from this book and share my routine and how it is working on. So, let's get started. First, I want to talk about the surprising power of atomic habits. When we decide to build new good habits such as exercise, studying, and so on, people tend to set goals which demand more efforts and more energy. Of course, ideally, we want to have a perfect productive routine, don't we? However, demanding high is one of the main reasons for quitting and giving up the new habits. Look at this table. As James Clear said, just being 1% better every day is okay. As you can see, being only 1% better every day for a year can change the result. 37.78% better. There is a period which we can't see any differences. It's called the plateau of latent potential. Small changes often appear to make no difference until we cross a critical threshold. We need to be patient. The key is to make a habit, automate it, and continue it. Second, I want to talk about habit-shaped identities. To change our behavior, not focusing on what we want to achieve, but focusing on who we wish to become. For instance, if you want to obtain workouts daily habit, don't think like I need to do workout every day. Instead, think like I wish to become the person who does workout every day. And then every action becomes a vote for the type of person you wish to become. The more you repeat the behavior, the more evidence you have for a belief. In a way, we can say that my identity is my habit. The key is to decide the type of person you want to be. I have my own affirmation list about 20 types of person I wish to become. The affirmation is included in my morning routine. It will be shown later on this video. Thirdly, I want to talk about how to create a good habit. To make a habit sustainable and automated, the key is to make it obvious. Just remembering to do it or feel motivated is not enough. We need to create the system. Let's make a concrete plan of action. James Clear suggests to use these implementation intentions: I will behavior at time in location. For example, in my case, I will meditate for 5 minutes at 5:45 a.m. in my balcony. Next, let's make the habit stacking. After I current habit, I will new habit. Tie your desired habit into something you already do each day. It's like piggyback a new habit on a current habit. By doing so, we can make the new habit easier to work on. For example, in my case, after I have a glass of water, I will meditate for 5 minutes. The another key to create a good habit is to make it attractive. If we understand the system of dopamine, we can control our motivation to act. Look at this table. It's dopamine's driven feedback loop. The very first time you experience the reward after one action, the dopamine will be produced when the reward is given. After the second time, the dopamine will be produced when you see the cue, which means when you anticipate the reward, the dopamine is produced. The anticipation could be the motivation to act. For example, imagine the first time you used Instagram app. I guess the dopamine was produced when you were flipping through the flow of posts. After that, every time you touch the phone, the dopamine is produced immediately in your brain. Touching the phone is the cue of rewarding, and it leads to the addiction, which is a bad habit though. Yeah, like this. Habits are not liking, habits are wanting. If we can use this temptation bundling, we can make our habits more attractive. The strategy is to pair an action you want to do with an action you need to do. The habit stacking plus temptation bundling. First, after I current habit, I will habit I need. And the second, after habit I need, I will habit I want. Okay, so from now I'm going to show you my version of daily habit, which I'm currently working on since this summer. Here's my practice of creating good habits. After I wash my face, I will empty the dishwasher every morning. I had always procrastinated to empty the dishwasher because I'm so lazy. So I really wanted to get this habit. Drinking a glass of fresh water can be a good reward to make my body wake up. Also, it is a cue for my next habit. Moving to the balcony and I start my 3 morning routines. I've been working on this my morning routine more than half a year. Affirmation is to speak aloud what kind of person I want to be. Like, I wish to become the person who always sees the positive sides of other people, or I wish to become the person who is independent financially. I have 20 lists for affirmation and I do it every day. By doing so, I can imprint these images about myself and my action will follow these images. I learned the importance of affirmation by reading this book, The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. I strongly recommend this book to build my morning routine. Currently, I'm studying for language certification. I really don't like vocabulary book, but I can just open it and read 2 or 3 pages without any pain. Make it easier is another clue to sustain your habit. Let's go to workplace. Riding on my car is the cue. Open podcast immediately and start BBC World News. This is the habit I desired. Now it's completely one of the parts of my daily life. I can catch up what's going on in the world. Also, I can make my commuting time fulfilled. I listen to the news until I reach to the riverbank. And after that, I can listen to anything I want to, such as YouTube, podcast, music, and so on. This is the reward. Last night, finishing dinner is the cue. When I'm tired, I tend to procrastinate clear the table, so I wanted to break the bad habit. I clean up the table immediately and do the dishes. After taking a bath or a shower, I take my yoga mat. For me, doing exercise needs a lot of effort. So I decided to think to myself like, just take yoga mat and spread it on the floor is okay, even if how tired I am. I always take the yoga mat. James Clear said that to make it easier and less effort is also very crucial. Eventually, we can develop the habit little by little. After finishing every night routine, it's my rewarding time. Currently, I'm reading this book, Make Time. I also like watching Netflix or Amazon Prime. I'm super glad that Lord of the Rings started the new TV series. Yay! On weekends, I do almost the same routine as the weekdays one. Maybe to exercise more than usual. I like working at cafe. I can concentrate more than usual and be productive. Thank you for watching my video and hopefully see you on next video. Bye!